Before we get started on Saturday,
very much, yeah.
Boris is going to send us. You're going to fax us the sketch, right?
Yeah.
When are you going to have a sketch done? Do you think?
Hopefully tomorrow by the end of the day.
Okay.
Or maybe the day after.
So you guys want to map something like this out on the 4 walls first? I think that is nice, though, something that unifies the whole thing. I'm just worried that there's not enough time to do that.
We don't have to go one person per panel. Right. If you want to do one really huge thing that takes up 3 panels, and the other things just kind of work onto that, then great.
What's the floor like? Is it like?
I don't even know what it is, to tell you the truth. It's like it's black, and it's.
Oh, it's a photo studio.
No, it's not a photo studio. It's a decrepit warehouse. This is the kind of place that if you were doing something like this, it's where you would do it.
I really want to get an idea of how they should set the room up. If we can do this.
Totally.
Yeah. Then it also gives us room to play around with the lighting.
I'm Boris. My alias is Delta. I'm from Amsterdam.
Does that say Delta?
I saw the A.
See the A, that's the only part.
That's the only part.
I'm an artist evolved from graffiti writing.
When we were touring last year, we saw Delta's stuff in magazines. We wanted the album to be epic, and these interesting cubist satellites that he was painting were exactly that.
I'm gonna more or less try to improvise, do some freestyle stuff. I'm gonna be taking care of the, let's say, the structures. It's gonna be very based on abstract, directional, 3-dimensional shapes. I'm not really good with the characters. I'll just do what I'm good at.
It is going to be so hot in here, it's not even funny.
These are my sketches for today. I don't know what I'm going to really do, but these guys, little midget riding an elephant.
I just had my first spray painting experience, and I'm hooked.
Thanks, Mike.
Don't worry, Chester. We're standing through the
I'm gonna pee on Mike right now. Take a picture of peeing on Mike.
Alright. Brad, you gotta touch up my numbers, because they're just ugly.
I can't do it. Have Boris do it. Ask Boris to fix it.
Hey, Boris, can you fix my numbers? They just look horrible. I've done 15 minutes of pictures. I tagged my name that got painted over, so that's been my contribution so far. There we go.
Alright, here's the deal. What's happening in this piece is very simple. Over here on this side, you see that there is a very scared little kind of guy over there. I don't know why he's scared. Because this guy over here is trying to eat him.
Dude, that's so times
Yeah, dude.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Frank Maddox. I'm the art director and designer for Linkin Park. I do everything from, being on the photo shoots, in this case, participating in the art day, designing the whole thing, putting everything together, basically just oversee the whole album from an artistic standpoint. I started kind of coming up with album concepts and ideas based on all that art we had generated. This is stuff just trying to brainstorm, trying to get some ideas for Meteora. As you can see, this cover is very similar to how Hybrid Theory looked in color scheme and in execution and everything. So these were just early designs. The idea behind depicting the band in the package was that we wouldn't use any pictures of the band that weren't from the actual art day. So most of the pictures that you'll see in the package were pictures that we took that day, made Xeroxes of, pasted them up on the wall, painted over them. one series of photos that were taken outside of that setting, but they do have the whole little schematic drawing that Delta made overlaid over their faces. So the whole thing really ties into the making of the art.
Rewind yourself.
This is my first day from then it's dark. That was an exciting photo shoot.
This is where the early cover ideas came from for this image using Delta.
One of the coolest things about anything creative, whether it's art or music, is that work and that, blood, sweat, and tears that goes into the process. And most people don't get to see that.
The art day is like an artistic depiction of the work in progress.
That's the idea behind the cover, is that this, as Mike said, this quiet power that, is in this image. It's a documentary style photo of the making of the artwork.